Hello and welcome to the Cinephiles podcast, where we talk about anything and everything from the big screen to the TV screen. We'll be talking about things from the past, present, and things that haven't even been released yet. I am Josh, recording from Guam,
Alfie here, reporting from Vegas.
and today we are talking about a movie, one of the big threes of July, Fantastic Four, First Steps. I watched it at the Regal Cinemas here on Guam. And where'd you watch it at, Alfie?
I watched it at the Regal, watched it at IMAX at the Regal here in Vegas.
So I saw the IMAX. I didn't even know there was a big difference in watching IMAX. I mean, we don't have IMAX here on Guam, but I saw that you can see a whole lot more, like especially with the Galactus
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. It was my second time watching IMAX, but yeah, like everything was all full screen. You see everything. The sound is really high quality, so you get to hear every little thing. So it's pretty awesome, man.
So what do you think about the movie overall? I mean, yeah, what you think?
Um, I like it in some ways. Um, it's a good way to start the Phase 6 into the Avengers Doomsday. I get it. They're not trying to go through like gung ho about this whole movie, like action pack, whatever. We're gonna see Doomsday right away. No, I wouldn't get my hopes too high for this movie. Just expect this movie to be very slow. It's like a beginning for Phase 6, so don't get too excited to see like major fight scenes, major spoilers. You'll fucking see like Doomsday right away. No, it's a good movie to start the Phase 6. My opinion. Yeah, what do you think?
I thought it was good, but I mean, of course, there are some cons. Like the cast, I liked. I liked Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. I think she was a step up over Jessica Alba. And then my thing with Fantastic Four is always the Thing. He's always been a favorite of mine since I was a kid reading the comic books. I like the way he looked on this one compared to especially that Fantastic Four movie that was a bomb. I'm not sure if you watched that one with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, so that one was, oh my God, I don't know where to begin for that movie. Yeah, so that Grimm version was so bad. Like, he was basically naked in that movie, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so
you got the thing.
my opinion for this cast, I like Grimm. He was very comic accurate, very heartwarming, you can tell. Johnny Storm, I'm not too sure how can I go about this with this. Um, Especially I wasn't believable on this Johnny Storm. Like he wasn't. I don't know. To me, he wasn't funny. He wasn't like
It's a little
Playboy
too much.
kind of Johnny Storm. Yeah, and then compared to Chris Evans, Johnny Storm, that's like very believable. Like, dude, this is how Johnny Storm is supposed to be, right? Um, Sue Storm for this one, yeah, I like her in some parts, but I guess that one scene when she was holding her son, Franklin Richards. We'll talk more about him later. Um, how she was talking in front of the audience, remember, or the group, and that whole speech, man, it is totally reminds me of like Vin Diesel's Fast and Furious all family. So it's like,
I think that's what a lot
okay,
of
then,
people were getting at. Yeah, it's all
yeah,
about
so
family, family.
yeah, I get it. Yes, they are a family, but it's just that part was just too cliche in a way. And Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. Oh man,
He was a little
still need to get used to him.
under.
I
Yeah, I
I
mean,
still need to get used to him. Yeah, it's just man, like when Galactus was stretching him. You remember that scene? The fight
yeah,
scene, and it was just like that was his limit. Like that's it. Compared to
yeah.
2005, Mr. Fantastic, he was like wrapping around that whole. Ferris wheel, like nothing, like really stretched. But this one's like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, the power is very underwhelming. Like, I thought towards the end maybe he'd do more with it because throughout the movie, yeah, you'll see him do little stretches, reach for this, reach for that. But then you notice he never really reached as far as, like you said, in the 2005 Reed Richards Fantastic Four, where he'd roll into a ball, go into like a big sheet, and like stretch all over. Like he'd even wrap himself around the thing. This one was just, I don't know, like he was just like, what was that? That old stretch toy that you had in the 90s? Stretch
Yeah, yeah,
Armstrong.
yeah, yeah.
Like it
Stretch
was just like,
Armstrong, yeah.
yeah, and you pull them apart like that, and it starts tearing apart. And I was just like, all right, so this guy's got his limit. And for me, he didn't feel as he. Of course, he's a smart character, but he didn't feel as smart as the 2005 Reed Richards, where
Yeah,
he.
I feel that way too because for this one here, it didn't feel like he was. To me, I didn't feel like he was that smart guy, the very smart Reed Richards that we know from the
Yeah,
comics. He was like more of the oh shit, yeah, I'm smart, but I'm also like super worried about this and my kid and all this stuff. Like he, I don't know, it's just. Mm,
he didn't
he didn't
seem
really show
confident.
his intelligence. Yeah, he didn't feel. Yeah, exactly. He didn't feel confident. Exactly.
Yeah,
2005, Reed Richards, he was super confident. You can tell he was like smart.
yeah, like he'd do the 2005. He'd do like the calculations, do this and that, and he'd feel confident with his answer. This one was just like, all right, I think I got the answer, but maybe it's gonna work, and I think we got this. And I was
Yeah.
like, what? All right, so do we got it? Do you not have it? But and then they had Johnny doing some of the other smart stuff, and I was like, man, I thought this was like stuff that Reed was going to be the one to figure out. I mean, it's cool that you're having Johnny become a little smarter, not too much of a ladies' man, and but it was just like, yeah, Reed, you would think would be the one to solve everyone's problems, everyone's find the answer for everyone, but he was just a little short on his. I don't want to say short on his IQ, like he's short on his stretches. But
Yeah.
that's what
That's how I feel too, man. I don't know. It does feel short. Like he didn't really expand his knowledge and his powers in this movie. So, but hey, we will see. Like in the future on the Avengers Doomsday, we'll see if he is gonna expand his knowledge, his character more, and his powers more. Because that fight with Galactus when he stretched him, I was just wow. That's the farthest he can go. You got to be kidding me.
yeah, I was like, that's it. That's not even that far. That's pretty short.
Exactly. Yeah, and then that fight scene when he was jumping on Galactus on his arm, his back, like, and he got this little pole, like that's it. Like you can't wrap your fucking whole body in his arm or his legs to stop him. Like, dude, you're Mr. Fantastic.
But I think for me, the ending fight scene, the climax scene was just under. The movie was just very underwhelming. There was like so much it could have done, even with the battle, like the last fight. I mean, yeah, it's them trying to slow down Galactus, trying to bait him, this and that, but it seems like they didn't do enough. There wasn't enough action for me. And then just for it to be okay, Sue Storm used her powers just to push him into that portal, that black hole. I was like, that was it. They did that from the beginning.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But I really, yeah, like again, like that fight scene, it was just very, oh, okay. Like you can really tell, like these four really did, like you can't stop Galactus, like you cannot,
Yeah.
and it's just like, damn, this guy is fucking strong as fuck. All these, you know, Fantastic Four, they can't even stop him except for Sue Storm. And then the one. So the only highlight part about this movie that I really enjoyed when they meet Galactus for the first time in his ship. That fucking scared me. Like holy shit! When he opened up his eyes, I was like, damn. And he fucking got up. Like, dude, this guy is fucking Galactus. Like, I got scared.
I
What do you
I
think?
really didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Like I didn't expect that they would meet Galactus, that Galactus would have that much screen time because I think I'm still on the Galactus from the old Fantastic Four movie where he was just smoke, air. You don't even
Yeah,
really see a of anything. And I
yeah,
was thinking, okay, maybe Galactus, Silver Surfer will come. She'll be the herald. She'll prepare the Earth and everything, and then Galactus will come, do his thing, and then that's it. But I didn't expect him to really talk that much, and for them to actually meet him face to face. I thought that was cool.
yeah. That was definitely cool. Yep, especially when he went to Earth, he was in his throne, got up, jumped off, went to the ocean. Dude, like he like made that scene badass. Yep.
What about the graphics though? I'm not. I couldn't tell if they looked really good to me or what do you think about the
CG.
graphics, CGI, and everything?
Well, CGI. Well, it's typical. Um, I really like how they did with Grimm, the Thing. It's very, very spot on, realistic looking.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer. Mm, there were some parts like, okay, it looks pretty decent. Very, very Silver Surfer like. Compared to the 2005 Silver Surfer. Galactus. Yeah, I would say it's kind of, it's decent. It's a decent CGI.
Yeah, some of the I don't know. Marvel is just going through this thing where the CGI is kind of a downgrade now from previous movies. Watched Captain America uh, and the Red Hulk there. That CGI didn't look so good. And then yeah,
That CGI
Galactus.
is like super CGI.
And then She Hulk. I didn't watch it, but from the previews I saw or the clips I saw, the CGI looked pretty bad. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, what's going on with the CGI? I thought we should be a step up now than we were years ago, but it seems like we're going backwards with some of the CGI.
Yeah. I
Uh,
remember watching like the few films for Phase 1 and 2. They were pretty good. They were really good, you know. But I guess like when they bought Marvel, Disney bought Marvel, it's just totally different now. You know, I guess they're going cheaper. I guess I don't know.
yeah, that's the thing. The quality is looking a little cheaper with CGI, and I'm like, it should be better than this, like way better than this. Looking at
Yep.
Galactus, yeah, he looks good in general, but I was thinking like CGI just as good as like the Transformers movie, because for me, the Transformers movie, the CGI was pretty good, and that was
Yeah,
years
that was
ago.
pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. They should hire James Cameron next time.
Or Michael Bay.
Well, there, James Cameron, Michael
Yeah.
Bay.
Oh yeah, James Cameron too for Avatar. The effects there are really good, so they
Yeah,
should.
right. His
Or
his
Michael
his
Bay.
CGI is really good. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. Where Marvel, why are we not at that level with the CGI? In my opinion, it's just so bad.
I don't know. I really don't
And
know.
I mean, Silver Surfer, she looked good, but even just like everything else, it seemed a little underwhelming. She didn't do as much as I thought she would. I
I
don't
agree.
remember how much the previous Silver Surfer did, but for me, I think he did a little bit more than this Silver Surfer.
Mm, yes.
I mean, she destroyed like those towers that they built around the world, those satellites.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
didn't see
yeah, yeah.
so much destroying them. It's you're looking at the map and you're just seeing the lights just turn off. That's it.
Yeah,
So I think I just
yeah.
need to
I
see
think
a bit.
yeah. I really like the chase scene from the Silver Surfer when they were chasing after them, and then when she they tricked her and then she fell into the black hole. That was like kind of I don't know. To me, that was kind of a cool ass scene there. You know, especially like how
Yeah, that
nonstop she's like really nonstop trying to get them.
that part looked pretty sick with the black hole and how they just like she chased them and she got absorbed in there. That looked pretty sick.
Yep. Yes.
But
Yeah.
towards the end though, the where Johnny is gonna sacrifice himself. Okay, tell Franklin his uncle Johnny loves him, and then Silver Surfer ends up being the one that pushes him away. It didn't seem as epic as I thought it would be. Like I thought it would feel a little bit more epic when she did that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of for me. It was kind of given already. Like I knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah, actually, I even forgot that she was in the movie still. I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, she's still there, right? I forgot.
So what do you think? Okay, so your theory. So how would they connect this movie into the new like Avengers Doomsday? How do you think this is going to connect with all of this?
So, I mean, I think everything revolves around Franklin because, especially knowing his powers from the comics and how he can create universes, manipulate the universe. So, I think everything revolves around him, and I think that's why Doom was there at the end because maybe he Doom uses him to kind of link them into the main MCU. So that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I know we talked about this before, but then I know we overlooked that Franklin is in the movie and that he could do that.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I really do believe Franklin does play a big role. And especially he's technically a fucking god at this point.
Yeah,
And especially the post credit scene, how Doomsday met him. I really think that scene will. I think he will talk to Sue just a little bit, and then fucking captures him, and then goes to a different portal, and then they're gonna end up finding. Okay, needs to go fucking find Franklin. Let's go see where dimension did he go to? Because remember that one scene when they're doing the interview, and then that
yeah,
empty desk, um, where Victor Von Doom was from. Fuck, I forgot that.
Latveria.
Yeah, Liveria. It's like, oh shit, spoilers, right? Or Easter eggs. And then it's like, okay, so let's go see how this is going to be a big role with Reed Richards and Victor. You
Yeah,
know, because I really think that this new upcoming Avengers movie, Mr. Fantastic will be leading the Avengers.
that's what they're saying. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing these things on social media, and I don't know how true they are. Where they're saying Marvel and Disney are now reducing his role now, where he's not going to lead as much as they initially said he was going to.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah, because if they did that, for me, I want him to be the leader of the new Avengers and things going forward. But they're going to reduce his role. So who's going to be leading now? Don't tell me you're going to put Chris Evans back in or Thor, and they're going to start leading now.
Yeah, there is something I saw too in TikTok that they're trying to revamp the fucking MCU again. with
Yeah.
a new Captain America, new Iron Man, new Thor. So it's kind of really getting so confusing now with the whole man. They should just, oh god, it's giving me a headache just thinking about it. But they should just really stick to one MCU universe and just just stop changing actors and
Step away from the
characters.
thing already.
Yeah, like
It-
DCU's doing that already. It's like, you're making everyone confused already. Shit.
yeah. I think they need to do like a soft reboot, like re, you know, start the whole universe again, where maybe a different actor is Iron Man now or Captain America, but still Tony Stark. And it's getting harder to watch. I can't even have like my family members watch now without watching from the beginning. And then when they reach a certain point, it's they don't understand what's going on because not everyone can get this whole multiverse where everything is going around.
Yep. Yeah. The one thing I like about this Fantastic Four movie, especially from the beginning, it wasn't like, okay, we're gonna restart like how they got their powers again. It was just like a flash, like back in the past, how they're just talking about it, how they went to space and they got their powers. It's good how they did it that way instead of like redoing it all over again, like multiple Spider-Man movies. Like it's different from previous like other superhero movies.
Yeah, I like that how they're doing that right now. Even with Spider Man, with the Tom Holland Spider Man, they didn't do the whole okay. We got to
He
go
got
back
bit
to the
by a
orange.
spider, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
every Spider Man was bit by a spider. Even a, the newborn probably knows that Spider Man was bit by. And then it's good. Yeah, you show just flashbacks. Okay, yeah, we went up into space. We got it, these powers, and all right, that's good enough. We don't need to see the whole story how you guys went up there. But I like how you guys are just astronauts looking to going to space to look to explore, and then something happens and you come back with powers. Good enough for me. I don't need to
Yeah, that's good enough
see
for
the
me. Yeah.
yeah. I don't need to see that whole thing, and then it takes up half the movie, and the rest of the movie is just rushed just to get all the fight scenes done.
Yes.
So overall, everyone says not to compare Superman and Fantastic Four. As fans, we should just enjoy, but let's do it for this right here. Superman or Fantastic Four? And I know you're a Marvel guy, I'm a DC guy, but let's try to be, a little unbiased on this. Be realistic. What do you see?
Okay.
Superman or Fantastic Four?
Well, okay. Superman, Fantastic Four. Okay. Man, you know what? I really enjoyed watching. No, wait. I really do
Don't
watch.
lie to yourself.
Did watch.
Don't
No, no, I'm not telling you. Okay. No, listen, listen, listen. Okay. I really enjoyed watching Superman. Don't get me wrong. Because I love how James Gunn makes his movies. It's very fun to watch. I love his music choices, and it wasn't boring from beginning to ending. And it was a very different Superman from the previous Supermans that we watched, right? The only downfall about the Superman is I'm still getting used to the actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to him. He's not. He's not. Ah, oh, God, I say it. He's not for me. He's not quite there yet as Superman for me. He
Hmm.
has great scenes, but there's some scene that's like, okay, I think it's just it doesn't like I don't know. It just wasn't very Superman like. But with Fantastic Four, you know, I enjoyed it because it was different from what we used to see from Fantastic Four in the past. But and I love it too because it was very comic accurate, right? Very family, very especially how they made the thing look like the comics. and Galactus, the comic accurate. The only
Yeah.
downfall is it's just very slow. From there's some parts I'm like, oh god, okay, I get it. You know, and then some parts is like, ah, it's okay. But to answer your question, I really did like watching Superman. Yeah.
So are we going
What do you think?
Superman 4?
Yeah, I'll pick Superman.
Okay, I think I picked the same. And not because I'm a DC guy. I just the whole setup over Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was a little too underwhelming for me. At least Superman, the powers were there, and you feel the hero there compared to Fantastic Four was a little underwhelming. Okay, I'll keep saying that it was very underwhelming. And then did you notice though that they I don't think they've ever really called Ben Grimm the Thing.
Yeah, they
He's
did.
never called himself. It was always Ben.
Ben, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they really humanized him here. Or I mean, he's a human, but they didn't really make it seem like he was just the mascot of the team. That was one of the things I really liked is they put him in that human form where he's not just a pile of rocks moving around. He's not their mascot.
The only thing I'm kind of was iffy about was his beard.
Oh yeah, I didn't feel for that. I wasn't too into that, but I just put it to the side and I was like, all right, he's got the beard. I guess he can grow rocks out of his body as like
Yeah.
facial hair. But I looked
You know, it's
past
like
it.
it's. I was like, okay, I think they're just gonna do the beard just for one scene when he was shaving, and I
Yeah,
get it when they just shaved it off and that's it. But at the ending, it's like, what the fuck? He has a fucking beard, you know?
yeah.
And I guess the one thing I like too when every time they see him, come on, Ben, say it. What time is it?
I don't remember. Did he
It's
say it?
He did say it when
He
Johnny
did?
was
Okay.
carrying him. Say it,
Yeah,
Ben. What time is it, Ben? It's covered time.
yeah. I need to watch it again because what was it? 2 weeks already? Yeah, I haven't watched. Watch. I don't even remember. We haven't been here the whole time up to the end.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we're there. About Superman. We got Fantastic Four out of the way. Let's see what August is going to bring right now. We can talk about anything coming up in August. There's some TV series, there's some movies coming out, and we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully, we can get a lot more episodes done. Uh, I think the Jaws 50th anniversary is coming out.
I think so.
And I've never
Yeah.
watched Jaws. So I'm gonna watch that. And then, have you watched Jaws?
You know what? It's been a long time. I need to really brush it up.
We got homework. That's what we're gonna do. Let's watch Jaws. We'll go do a whole episode on that, or part of an episode on that, and we'll see what else is going on. I think there's also The Conjuring coming up in a month or two, and I'm gonna rewatch the whole Conjuring universe, and then we'll see where we go from there. Any last thoughts?
Not too much. There's a new season coming out for Peacemaker season 2. There's also the new Spider-Man trailer, the teaser that just came out
Yeah.
a couple days ago. That was pretty dope. Yeah, we'll talk more about it like in August, September. So much movies and TV shows to come. So just stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys, whoever's out there listening. Please support us in any way you can. Like, subscribe, listen, leave some comments, leave little hearts, whatever. Just do anything. Even leave us some bad reviews if you need to. We take any feedback. We try to fix this up. So yeah, continue listening to us. Continue supporting. We are the Cinephiles, and thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys.